The following is an opinion show, and nothing said in this show should be taken as fact or be taken literally. They're just goofing around, trying to have fun. You do like to have fun, don't you? Also, this show is not for kids, so listener discretion is advised. Welcome to Geekus Speakus, everyone. My name is Dean.
And I'm Bryan.
Welcome back.
Hey. Yeah, for this lovely September day. Rained yesterday.
Yeah, fall hit the Midwest, and fall never hits the Midwest on the first day of fall, so this is new to me.
Yeah. And then last couple days, my mom's been in town, so that's been cool. Went sturgeon fishing, cut my hand real bad.
Ow.
Yeah, I was trying to hold the fish, and it, kicked and slid, and I cut my hand on its gill slits. There's a spot where you can hold it that's up closer to the mouth that is safe, but further to the back, it gets really sharp, and that's what happened.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta be careful about that. You were trying to grab the fish, or were you holding it by the line?
I was trying to grab the fish.
Always hold it.
Take a picture.
Yeah. Always hold it by the line. That way, it gets squirm while it's
No. You can't hold these guys by the line.
Really?
These are 60-pound fish.
Whoo. Yeah, no wonder.
Yeah, no, these are ones where these are 5 foot, 6 foot long, 60-pound fish.
Right. Oh, wow.
So, if you can't really hold it by the line. You got to grab it before you can even. You got to do it by hand or a gaff onto the dock.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can't just hold it by the line. There's no way to hold it by the line unless you had I don't know, super strong line. But even then, these are strong fucking fish. So the best way to hold it is you put the 2 fingers under its gill near its mouth, and then you put your other finger through its mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Your thumb through its mouth, and you have a good grip. I didn't have my thumb through the mouth yet.
Right.
When he kicked, and it slid.
So, was this catch and release or catch to kill?
Catch and release.
Okay.
Catch and release, because you can only keep them 2 days of the year.
Huh. Interesting. I didn't know they had fishing seasons in some states.
Well, they are kind of endangered.
Oh, fair enough.
But these are huge fish that it was cool because you're sitting there and they're just jumping out of the water.
Right.
And they're they have these, but they're fucking sturgeon are fucking crazy. They look like sharks mixed with catfish.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
And have these weird toothless mouths that have a kissy face. So they're like a toothless shark, but with catfish barbels, and they're huge.
Nice. I know some people who want to go fish that.
My stepdad and mom come up here around this time of year to fish them because it's good. It's you have trying to bring them in is a workout because you can't just force them in you can a bass or something where you just keep fighting them. No, if they want to run for you gotta let them have it.
Oh, okay. So you don't
they tire out easily, so I had one where I got it to the dock. The biggest one I was able to get on the dock was at I want to say 4 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I had a 3 foot one, a 2 foot one, but this one was fucking 6 feet long. Because we got it to the dock, we got it alongside the dock where we were fishing on, and before we can get it up, snapped the line, and he snapped the main line and not the lead.
Mm-hmm.
So that tells you how yeah. They are fucking tough ass fucking fish.
6 foot long. That thing is bigger than I am.
Yeah.
Height wise, that's crazy.
Yeah, they are huge, and they're the white sturgeon that we were catching.
Too bad it's not.
Oh, they're least concern. That's good. I guess it's just the. Okay, that's better. I didn't realize that they're least concern. I thought they were endangered, but there are rules for sturgeon that you can only catch them certain times a year.
Okay. Yeah, we have something like that, but instead of fishing, it's for wildlife,
well, yeah, we have the wildlife too, so. And you're allowed to keep one.
Oh. That's the one I would have kept.
Yeah. Huh.
And, well, thank you for joining us today at the fishing hour. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, the fishing hour.
The fishing hour.
But yeah, these guys are... Holy crap. So I'm looking up the fish I was catching, the white sturgeon, and, like, maximum recorded length has been 20 feet.
Holy.
With common lengths of about 6.9 feet.
Damn.
Yeah.
These
They
can be
are...
huge.
Yeah, they are big fish.
Huh. All right. And you get that 20 long one, you got yourself a big meal with a lot of friends.
Yeah, that's a big one. But yeah, no, it was fun. Apart from, cutting my hand open.
Yeah, I've been...
And it's between the fingers, too.
Oh, that's the worst kind.
Yeah, that's because you're holding it with the two fingers, and so
Right.
you have your other fingers under it, and yeah. All right, so anything from you?
No. My life's boring.
No?
No.
No? You didn't have a fishing expedition with your mother?
No. I pretended to fish back in July. That was about the extent of where that went.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess I have one more thing.
What's that?
I got a book today.
Oh, what'd you get?
The totally unofficial 100 Things the Simpsons fans should know and do before they die.
Oh.
By Ali Gortz and Julia Prescott. I went ahead and shouted out at them that I got it on the Twitters, but yeah, it is exciting. I've thumbed through it, and like, there's a bunch of stuff in here. This is a thick book, thick with 2 C's.
Ooh, thick. Well, like, you got some... You don't have to scroll through the book, but is there anything that in there that you saw you wanted to do?
Well, yeah, one in particular is get a tattoo, and my next tattoo is going to be a Simpsons tattoo, so...
Fair enough.
I already have
Ooh.
a tattoo, but I'm going to get a Simpsons tattoo next.
Ooh, you need to get the lettering under Jebediah Sprungfeld's plaque. The something in Biggins the heart.
The smallest man.
Yeah, we're gonna get wrecked by the diehards here, but it's that little saying under his statue on the plaque.
What are you talking about? I am a diehard.
Yeah, I know, but we're talking about the diehard, like, he knows every single guest and remembers every little detail.
I'll be there eventually. A noble spirit embiggens... A noble spirit embiggens the smallest man.
There you go. It both sounds
Never heard
inspirational and uses a word that doesn't exist.
I've never heard of embiggens before I moved to Springfield.
It's
That's
a
a
perfectly
perfectly prominent
good
word. No, I'm getting Mr. Sparkle.
Okay, there you go.
I'm getting the Mr. Sparkle packaging on my leg, and it's like one of those things where it's common enough that a non-Simpsons fan would think, no, it's a Simpsons thing.
Right.
But like somebody who is a Simpsons fan will know that that's not Homer, that's Mr. Sparkle.
Right. I was going to suggest maybe getting Mr. Plow on your shoulder or something, and then I realized that could be taken out of context.
I'm getting it on my leg.
Okay. Well, that's cool. My goal so far is to go check out their section of Universal Studios.
Oh, yeah, I need to do that too. That's also on my to-do list.
And
I have a vacation coming up next month, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying in here.
Nice. I'm thinking, I think it's good to have dream goals that you'll probably never accomplish, but are achievable. And mine right now is to be on an episode of The Simpsons.
I would settle for being on an episode of fucking Talking Simpsons at this point.
Fair enough. What do you have to talk about? Let's talk about the entire series. I love every episode. Even the episode people don't like, I tend to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, do you want to go ahead and get into this?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do this.
Alright, let's start with trailer talk.
Trailer talk.
Okay, that's enough. Pew. Alright, Let's go with the first one, and it's the sequel to Mary Poppins. Excuse me,
Yeah.
Cher Bobbins.
Is Sherry Poppins? It is. I'm gonna go after Dick Van Dyke and do a very bad Cockney accent for the rest of this trailer review.
It's okay. They've replaced Dick Van Dyke with Lin-Manuel Miranda.
But Dick Van Dyke's still in the movie, so
He's
I
still-
wonder if
yeah.
he's going to be the same character or another one.
That's a good question.
All right, he is.
They got a large cast of celebrities coming onto this too, like a really large cast. They got Lin-Manuel Miranda. They've got Dick Van Dyke. I don't remember her name, but the lady who's playing Mary Poppins is also very popular, very well known. They got a lot of people coming from this, and when I heard about this, I didn't want this to be a thing, and now I'm probably gonna cave and watch this after this trailer.
It does look really good, but my only wish for it is I wish Julie Andrews was gonna be in it.
She's still alive.
Yeah. By God, she is.
Okay, see, Dick Van Dyke's accent was bad, but that's a whole new level. That's like Madonna bad.
What are you talking about? I'm born and bred.
And I just said the ultimate timely joke that half our audience are gonna get. I want to focus on this trailer, but your accent is distracting me. What are you, Jesus Christ? What are your thoughts on the trailer here?
I like it. I'm kind of excited to see it, and I kind of want to. It looks like it's it's in the future, and the kids are grown up, and that's kind of cool. Because if the kids who are watching it there are now all grown up and stuff.
And apparently the kids learned nothing from their last time with Mary Poppins because they act pretty much the same way their dad did.
Yes. Because you're gonna go up to be like your father.
I mean, it's
Also,
something-
this is the worst. I can do a better British accent like this, but I'm purposely doing a bad one.
Really, because it's like you're sliding somewhere between British accent and Tiny Tim from A Christmas Carol.
Well, don't you know that's what Tiny Tim is?
Well, yeah, it is British, but it's like you go from like God bless us everyone to just like, oh no, what's all this? Then I'm all cockneyed. You're like slipping between the two, just like from Dickens' character to just like the stereotype. I'm being distracted by your accent. Anyway, so yeah, this looks good.
Yes, it does.
Okay, let's move on because I'm good.
All right, let's move on. No, but seriously though, the new Mary Poppins looks cute. I want to see. I saw the trailer for this when I went to see Christopher Robin,
Oh, nice. I hadn't actually seen this yet.
and it was it was good. It was like, oh cool. Like it was only like a teaser trailer. It was just Mary Poppins. It was a shorter trailer than this one. It was just Mary Poppins coming down,
Right.
and it's like Mary Poppins.
Like, a part of me doesn't want this to be a thing, but a part of me after seeing this wants it to be. Like, it wants it to come out. And I think my inner child's gonna tell me to shut the hell up and just go watch the movie.
That's how I feel about Jurassic Park movies.
Yeah. Though I didn't
I
really
want to
care.
critique it, but like my inner child's like, no, shut up.
Shut up, watch the movie, and just shut up.
Dinosaurs.
See, that's how it would be for me, but I was watching Fallen Kingdom and they just kept making me out of the experience. So I kept thinking, is this how stupid people die in these movies? And this is a ripoff of movie 2. Actually, it's pretty much a direct ripoff of movie 2. They just changed the characters around. Sorry. I don't know. But
Life finds a way.
Life finds a way, yeah. And we got like a 30-second Jeff Goldblum cameo. That's a gross misuse of Jeff Goldblum.
All right, let's go ahead and move to the next one. We can
Um,
go. You know, I agree though. That is a mass misuse of Jeff Goldblum.
yes.
But any Jeff Goldblum is better than no Jeff Goldblum.
I mean, fair. We need to have him announce our show on time. That would be great.
Right? Oh my god, how much would that cost?
We probably couldn't afford it.
Probably not.
Let's go with the next one. We got the trailer for the new Captain Marvel. And you know what I was most excited about this?
What?
The Blockbuster cameo.
Blockbuster!
Blockbuster! Mostly because we've not gotten enough to know anything about the plot, except she just returns to Earth after how many years?
It turns to Earth and looks like it's going to be in the Kree-Skrull War, and I've seen promotional things of, you know the bad guys in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are her allies. So this is Kree-Skrull War time.
Oh.
Because,
okay.
Damon Hashu, give me a second, like Ronan the Accuser, and those guys are back.
Okay. Fair enough.
Being a prequel, being taking place before everything else.
Well, except for
they can be alive.
Yeah, I mean it's a prequel to everything but Captain America, and you're just saying.
Yeah, everything but Captain America, but they can be alive. So they got Lee Pace back as Ronan the Accuser. They've got Damon Hansu back as Korath. So basically, the Kree bad guys and oh shit, Maria Rambeau is gonna be in here. She's another Captain Marvel. That's cool. I'm looking at the cast list.
We also got a return of somebody who keeps sneaking into our damn show.
Oh?
Oh, you know who I'm talking about. I see you need to remind you. He snuck in a few episodes ago. Let me see if I can pull up his name. Because it's been a while.
Okay, cool. So Jude Law is Marvel. So they got
there
Marvel.
You go. Jude Law is sneaking into our show again.
Oh, there it is. There he is. Jude Law. Yep, Jude Law is playing Marvel. So we've got this movie has has two Ms. Marvels and two Captain Marvels in it.
And Jude Law.
Well, Jude Law is playing one of the Captain Marvels, and then Maria Rambeau's in here. A bunch of Kree people. Atlas? I don't know Atlas. Oh, Captain Atlas. Oh, sweet. Damn, this is like obscure 70s obscure Kree War comic stuff going on.
Yep.
Nice. I'm excited.
I felt no stronger opinion after watching this than I already had. I had planned on watching this, and I was just kind of like, oh, cool, blockbuster, and the rest of this just felt like a generic movie trailer or generic blockbuster movie trailer. So the trailer did not get me hyped. That's all I'm saying.
So Ben Mendelsohn is Talos, a shape-shifting leader of the Skrull invasion of Earth, who is working undercover within S.H.I.E.L.D. as Fury's boss. So they're fucking doing this Secret War too.
Yep. I mean, they could play Planet Hulk with Thor Ragnarok. They do that sometimes. So
right.
I don't know. I'm already looking forward to this, but this trailer did not make me more psyched like I thought it would when they announced it.
No, honestly, reading this cast list is making me more excited than the trailer did.
Yeah. I mean,
the trailer didn't make me any less excited.
It didn't. Yeah, definitely didn't make me less excited. It just didn't make me more excited. I was like, well, I am where I was previously. This just feels like a movie trailer like every other movie trailer. So, you guys could have sold this just a little bit better. But
yeah, no, I'm excited for that one.
We get to see pre-eye patch Fury though.
Yep. All right. We got another trailer for Wreck-It Ralph 2. And it looks like it's going to be the Emoji Movie meets Fast and Furious?
From the looks of it, yeah. I don't know how that
and
makes
there's
me
an
feel.
Actual plot to it, apparently.
Well, the last one did. Thin as it may be.
No, they made it a little stronger of a plot, like an actual plot with significance. But yeah, no, it's like, now she's racing and being cool.
Yeah. I feel no different on this one. I hate to keep because we've been doing meh for about two movies now. I feel nothing different for this one.
Yeah. I'll probably see it after all my friends are like, "Oh, you've got to see it! You've got to see it! You got to see it! I love it! It's my favorite movie! Yes, it's my favorite movie! Oh, it's the greatest movie I've ever seen!"
Yeah, yeah,
What the
sounds about
fuck was
right.
that accent I was doing?
I don't know. I think I slipped back into Tiny Tim a bit there.
Oh,
Oh
yeah!
God.
Oh, I also
You
went to an Oktoberfest yesterday and got a liter of beer. And I have the Stein.
nice.
Yeah, they were selling. It's $30 though
Whoo for a Stein.
for a liter Stein. It's a ceramic Stein. It's
Right.
a liter of beer.
Were you getting free
So it was the
beer fills?
sign. It was the beer, the Stein. No, refills were discounted though, but it was the beer and Stein were all $30.
Ooh,
Yeah,
seems
but it's a
high.
liter of beer.
I mean, I give you that. I'm cringing at the price versus like the price, like for the Stein. I don't know. I'm cheap. Anyway,
Oh, no, it makes sense for me because it refills for the liter were 12, so that's 18. 18 is actually kind of cheap for a ceramic Stein that size.
all right, fair enough.
So I don't know. I'll probably see Wreck-It Ralph too. I just kind of want to have a movie of just the princesses hanging out.
Right? Get all those Disney
That's what
princesses.
I want.
I don't think it's gonna happen unless the
Or
social media.
shorts. You know what? You know what? I want not a movie. I want shorts.
There you go.
I want like YouTube internet shorts of like the hipster princesses
Hipster print. What do you want? Why did you specify a hipster princess?
because that's the way they look like they're dressed.
I mean, I was gonna say relaxed, but okay.
They're dressed very hipsterish, very modern, and I want to see just but not they're relaxed because they're in like pajamas, but I want to see them in like normal street clothes too.
Fair enough. Also, if they put Mulan on there, I just want to point out that she's not a princess. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Well, she's in there. Well, there's a number of them that are in there that aren't really princesses either.
Just want to point that out. People treat it like Mulan's a princess. She's not a princess in the literal sense. Pointing it out.
Yep.
Um,
What's the next one?
I actually kind of really want to see this now.
Right? The
We're-
Laurel and Hardy movie?
The Laurel and Hardy movie, yeah. Like, this was, like, the earliest of comedy duos. You could say other comedy duos may have pulled inspiration, at least a little bit, from him. You know.
We are talking about Stan and Ollie, which is a BBC. It's a BBC. It's a British movie
Right.
about Laurel and Hardy, starring
John C.
John
Reilly.
C. Reilly and Steve Coogan
Okay.
as the Laurel and Hardy, and it's like in their later years. I think it's about their last.
The last stretch, basically. The last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it is from BBC. It's from BBC Films
Hmm.
about Laurel and Hardy, and it looks so good.
Yeah, it really does. I'm super excited about this because it looked good, and I mean, many other comedy duos can pulled at least a little bit from these type of people at least once. I'm not just saying that because apparently we're two guys who also make jokes, but they do it a lot more successfully. But they influence comedy for many years, and this movie in itself looks good. It looks like it's a good movie.
It really does. It really, really does.
So I'm looking forward to this.
Hopefully, we get a wide U.S. release.
Hopefully. Or maybe just like something on Netflix or whatever.
Right.
So I don't have to go to the movie theater. But yeah, this looks good. And I can't wait for this to come out.
Okay, so they are British Americans. They are costume corrupt. I wasn't sure.
Hmm.
So Laurel, Laurel is from England and Hardy is from America.
Oh, okay.
So the fat guy's from America,
Right. Hmm.
played by John C. Reilly here.
Yeah. And he's a pretty good actor. I mean, there's plenty of movies he's been in that I don't like, but other than that, he's been in a lot of good movies I do like.
You know what? There's a couple movies where I'm watching like shit. I forget that he's good. Like What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah.
That one. He's in that one. I'm like, oh shit, he's actually really good in this.
Yeah. What soured his image to me was when he was in like Step Brothers and Talladega Nights, and I always thought those movies were just fucking stupid.
When he's doing stuff with Will Ferrell.
It's always dumb.
However, I have fond memories of Step Brothers because I ditched my classes one day and went and saw Step Brothers at the $3 theater, and it wasn't like I didn't want to go to class that day. It was in college.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm gonna go watch a movie, and it's just like I picked the nearest movie. I was just gonna see whatever movie was playing. I didn't care because it was the $3 theater.
Right.
And it was playing Step Brothers, and it was really, really stupid, but it was still kind of funny.
I went back to stupid. It was stupid for me.
There's a couple lines in there that I like. Like, did we just become best friends?
Yeah, I'll give you that one. That one was a pretty good one. Yeah.
And then showing up for the interview in tuxes, and then Boats and Hose.
Yeah, Prestige
Boats
Worldwide.
and Hose is also pretty good.
Jeez.
But of course, I'm trying to focus on the positive things of bad things, so I hate things less.
Fair enough.
And if there's a few positive things, I'll bring those up before I bring up the negatives.
Fair enough.
All right, we got a TV trailer here. Speaking of British stuff, there's a new trailer for the First Lady Doctor.
The First Lady Doctor.
Yep, the first Doctor Who is a woman.
Nice.
Which honestly makes sense because the Doctor Who fan base is like 90% women nowadays.
As I'm not particularly a Doctor Who fan, I have no like stake in this. But I will say that, because I have friends who are Doctor Who fans, and some that would object to it.
And I used to watch it. I had to key on there. I come and go.
Yeah.
But I'm not like a diehard fan. But all of the diehard Doctor Who fans I know are women.
Yeah. And I know a few guys. One of the guys did not look forward to this, but I was like, man, in canon, it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. And we already know Time Lords can change gender with the whole Missy Master thing.
Yeah.
And you know what? Fine. There's a lot of young girls who are watching Doctor Who, so give them a hero they can look up to.
Yeah.
And watching the trailer, she doesn't seem bad.
Yeah. I'm kind of giving it a David Tennant vibe. I'm not just saying
a little
that.
bit. I need to find the clip of her regenerating into her new form, because like this is like a form she's never taken before. They've always been dudes. So
yeah. So this looks pretty good so far.
I may try to watch an episode or two. It's just a matter of doing it.
I'm not going to, but not.
I did the same thing with Capaldi. I watched the first couple episodes he was in to see how he was being played.
Yeah.
And I might do the same with Jodie, just to see how it is. Just see how it is. Like watch an episode or two. To be honest though, with the Capaldi one, I kind of left because of I feel Clara got really dumbed down, and it's like you were so smart when you were with Smith. What the hell happened? Yeah. Now you're being like what you dropped the idiot ball. Why are you holding on to it? And he just got aggravating.
I probably
because
won't.
Like
go ahead.
Yeah, you probably won't.
I've never been a Doctor fan, so that's why I'm not going to be down to watch this. But yeah, I'm cool with slow episodes. Always felt too slow for me though, so that's
okay.
I'm good. I probably won't watch this, but I know plenty of people who will. So
sorry, I'm a little distracted because there's a thing on Facebook, and it's the Gun O' Nine Tails. The Cat O' Nine Tails, but at the end of all the whips are guns.
Yeah. Okay. Jeez. I don't know. I know plenty of people who are looking forward to this. As someone who's not a Doctor Who fan, I have no stake, but I don't know. This could be pretty good. I'm sure people who were were on the fence are gonna find that they like it a lot more than they realize.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then one more trailer, and our trailer talk is we got more Death Stranding.
Okay,
And I still have no idea what's going on.
and for me, that's a problem. Now, let me explain this before because I'm sure you're gonna break down what I say, and that's fine. Whenever somebody releases a trailer, they need to explain what the fuck the game or movie is about. And all I keep thinking about is like one of those friends who tells you how awesome their campaigns are gonna be, but never actually tells you what it's about, so you don't know what the fuck you expect.
So being a Kojima fan, I'm piecing it together little bit by little bit, knowing how he is. And it looks like we're in a future, like either another planet or the future, where the rain ages you. But now we have Troy Baker in a mask who can summon the weird dead rain creatures, and I'm excited. I am beyond excited. I want to know what the fuck is going on.
And after this, I'm actually less excited. I'm more
Oh,
annoyed.
that's fine.
Man, just is like, explain something. Don't just be like, here's some weird shit. Check out this weird shit.
You're
Yeah.
obviously unfamiliar with Kojima's work.
I am, for the most part, yes, unfamiliar with his work, and I am super annoyed that he was like, all right, get me a person who's not already a fan of yours, invested in your game, and all I keep saying is, explain your shit.
See, this game isn't made for new people. This game is made for those Metal Gear fans who are like bitter at Konami.
As I should be. That's not my point, though. Explain your game so I can get excited about it. All I kept thinking of is, what the hell's going on here? What the hell's going on here? Why aren't you telling me anything about this game? Except for, look at this weird shit happening.
I mean, I can go explain like Metal Gear, and Metal Gear gets really confusing.
Yes,
Like, it
it
looks
does.
simple at the front, and then when you start explaining shit, it's like, wait, what?
Well, it's like, this doesn't even look simple from the front. It's like, he's carrying a baby on his back and the rain ages you, but apparently there's a dude with a golden mask that can use the rain to make a giant rain cat that also has a golden mask. That's never explained, and for some reason he's carrying a person on his back. It's got the United States of America as a symbol. What the fuck is going on?
Exactly.
Ah.
You know what? You have the proper mindset right now. It's the what the fuck is going on mindset that is a keystone to a lot of Kojima production stuff.
But I was saying, get me at least a bit hyped. Don't just run off your name. Give me something to work with. You know,
This is the hype. The hype is what the fuck is going on.
that's not hype.
It is for me.
That's called art pieces. Fucking the
that's what
60s
this
was full of
is.
shit.
This is an art piece.
Explain your art. Sorry.
That's exactly what this is. This is an art piece. This isn't a video game. It is a piece of art that happens to be used in a video game media.
Just start making movies or TV series, Kojima, because at this point I'm getting tired of your fucking video games not making any damn sense.
Oh, that makes sense. You just have to play through like it makes sense like 5 games later, and you're just like, oh, I get it now.
Jeez.
All right, time to get into some news.
Before we do that, I did beat Spider-Man.
All right, I am currently stuck doing the challenges because fuck are those hard.
Are you going for gold on all of them or just trying to complete them?
I'm trying to get gold on all of them.
Okay.
I may have to give up, but I'm trying to get gold on all of them.
The hardest one, if I'm going to be honest, for me was the beatdown ones. Just trying to get gold. Because, like, the stealth, I got gold pretty much every time. That wasn't hard. And the drone, I was in for silver. But I was going to be, like, really close to gold on the beatdowns.
I can get close to gold on the drones. It's the thing of, like, why are you zipping to that spot? Don't zip to that spot! Ah! No!
My friend, you need 2 things whenever you're doing the stealth missions. You need to do your your web attacks, the ones that you like
Oh,
launch
I
yourself and punch
always
them.
see the thing is this. I'm not worried about the stealth missions because I do stealth like every time I face bad guys.
Okay.
That's my when I run into like an area, I always stealth. I usually don't run into so I should be okay on the stealth ones.
Okay. Yeah, they're not terribly hard, but I just found that if you timed yourself right, you can pretty much get it done and pretty quickly. Out of the like 3 I remember doing, I only one I got silver on. The other 2 were gold. It wasn't very hard. You basically just had to time yourself right and you get most of it done rather quickly.
Yeah.
Also, I don't want to explain the ending, but damn, that bittersweet ending.
Yeah, I'll finish it soon enough.
Also, this game has weirdly made me a completionist. I am not a completionist.
Oh, I am. It's why games take me forever to beat.
Like, I beat the main story, and I was like, well, what else am I going to do? Well, I kind of want to finish doing all the photo missions, and I was like, I kind of want to finish the Taskmaster missions.
Here's the thing for me is I finish the side quests as soon as they pop up.
Well,
I do the side quests before I go on in the story, so I have to finish Taskmaster before I continue the story.
Well, like, I've done all the Taskmaster. I usually do that type of stuff after the game, unless I know it's not available after the game. Then I'll finish it ahead of time. But this game is made complete, because like, I got every backpack now. I got every bird.
Oh, see, I got every backpack as soon as it popped up. I got every photo thing as soon as it popped up. I've got every bird. I got the birds as soon as they popped up. Like, I went and did all the crimes while getting the backpacks.
And I'm not. But the thing is, though, is I'm not a completionist. I usually I'll play the game. I do 1 or 2 side missions, and that's it. But for this one, for whatever reason, they managed to get me to like, all right, I need to finish this, this, and this. I need to go around the city finishing all this. I don't know how they did it, but they got me to want to complete the game 100%, including the
That's good.
Including the hidden mission or the hidden photo ops you have to do.
Oh yeah, I've gotten a few of those, but I'm waiting till I'm level 50 when you unlock the ability that lets you sense when they're nearby.
Oh. Didn't know
when
that
you're
was
level
a thing.
50, the last ability you get is it's like it doesn't do it on the map, it does on the mini radar, so you still have to explore, but it tells you when they're nearby.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, I like the game. The ending, though, I'm not going to spoil anything, but that ending. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the news. Disney agrees that 1 Star Wars movie a year is too much. What are your thoughts?
I think it's not enough.
I actually agree with them.
I want 20 Disney. No, I want 300. No, I want 52 Disney movies a month. 1 a week.
1 a week.
1 a week.
Well, no, that's the thing. You said 52 Disney movies in a month. That's more than a week.
I meant in a year. 52
Oh.
Disney movies in a year.
That sounds terrible.
50 Star Wars movies in a year. I want the Max Rebo movie.
I'm with the CEO of this one. I'm afraid. You know.
Nope, Max Rebo movie. We need the Max Rebo. No, you know what? They do have a point, as they are oversaturating it a little bit. But I'm a crazy person, so.
Well, like 1 every 2 years, 1 every 3 years. That's fine. I would have been okay with that. But, well, they need to finish off this current trilogy, and then we can calm down a bit. But, I mean, they were talking about, okay, we got Rogue One, we've got the new trilogy, we've got Solo. They're talking about a new Mandalorian series. There is such a thing as too much Star Wars. As much as I like Star Wars.
Pew 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 pew.
Yes. Pew pew pew.
Pew 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 pew.
I'm with Disney CEO. That's all I'm saying.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. And you know what? They cost a ton of money.
Yup.
It makes sense because they do cost a lot of money, and oversaturation can cause problems of like, oh, didn't I just watch one of these?
Yeah. And I don't know. It's like the Marvels found a way to pace them out where it's not so bad. I guess because every movie is its own separate movie, you know?
Yeah.
Not a prequel, not I mean, so far we've gotten prequels and sequels, but they managed to space it out right. Excuse me, but with this one, it feels like we just had one, which was Solo, obviously, but not that long
Yeah.
ago. That's all I'm saying. Um, what's your thoughts?
I liked the year every year having a new one, but fine if we can go every other year, or maybe if we go every other year, put out more than one a year.
Yeah,
Like
like
go every 2 years, but do have like one in May and one in December.
yeah, that way we get people excited about it. Like this is the Star Wars year, kind of like how people used to get excited about the Olympics. You know, every few years we're just like, oh, here comes the Star Wars year. We're gonna get 2 new Star Wars movies this year. I'm cool with that.
Mainly because I want that Solo sequel.
I want that Solo sequel as well. I really do. I feel
All
like
right.
go ahead.
Speaking of Marvel and Disney, uh, Cage is in talk. It wants to do a Ghost Rider reboot.
No,
Hey! Nicolas Cage is a good actor.
but it wasn't a good Ghost Rider. Did you
I
see
guess.
Ghost Rider 2?
Parts of it?
It was terrible. Just like you think Nick Cage is crazy? Wait until you watch part 2. That's when the crazy comes out.
I guess.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
Like I was cool with them bringing the new Ghost Rider in for a series or a movie. Robbie Reyes.
Well, they've hinted in apparently in Agents of Shield, they've hinted at Johnny Blaze existing in the MCU.
Yeah. Actually,
So I mean, I would like to see Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze, yes. Nick Cage, Johnny Blaze, no.
So if you were to put Nick Cage into the current MCU, who would you have him play?
Like who played the actor?
Yeah, I know who I want him to play.
Who?
Mephisto.
Oh, Nick Cage played Mephisto.
Nick Cage playing Mephisto.
I'd be okay with that.
Right?
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Nick Cage playing Mephisto. I still want him to play Blaze. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I can. He'd be decent for Mephisto.
Yeah. He even looks kind of similar.
Yeah. Okay, I'm down with that.
Yeah. And now imagine I know it would be bad for the movie, but now I'm picturing Nick Cage going up to Tom Holland and offering him an offer he can't refuse.
Nah. But here's the thing, everyone. If we're gonna do a reboot, let's not bring Nick Cage back to play Johnny Blaze. But here's a question for you, Brian. Who would you want to get to play Johnny Blaze?
Give me a second.
So that is the question. For some reason, my mind goes to Channing Tatum, and I don't know why.
No, not Channing Tatum. He's too much of a pretty boy.
I mean, fair enough. Someone you gotta buy as a biker. You gotta believe it. Well, I guess my main question. Go ahead.
I'm thinking maybe somebody from Sons of Anarchy.
What about the other Hemsworth?
Oh, Liam?
Yeah.
No. I don't think he'd work either.
Can we get Sam Elliott to play the Ghost Rider again? Not like.
The old Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
The horse rider?
Yeah. I like his voice. That's the main reason why I want him to be the horse rider. I think a new actor may have to pull the role. I can't think of anybody in particular.
Because you want somebody who's kind of tough, but like he's Johnny Blaze. He's a stunt guy.
Yeah.
His human look is he's blonde. He's got a bit of a mullet going on, but you can modern him up. Yeah, but like you probably might have to pull out a new one. You're
Yeah.
right.
Or someone like lesser known, or who knows? Maybe I'm forgetting about somebody who make a good Johnny Blaze. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next story here.
All right. Looks like it's there's going to be a for the MCU's Disney's doing its own streaming service. It's coming on this Disney streaming service,
Right.
and Loki and Scarlet Witch are getting their own series. However, they will be produced by Marvel Studios and not Marvel Television, like the Netflix series and Agents of Shield.
Right.
Speaking of Netflix series, I'm currently watching Iron Fist season 2, and it is much better than Iron Fist season 1.
Good. Something to look forward to. Once I get past whatever the hell I'm watching currently, that's not finishing Punisher like I should. I really need to finish this. That aside, though, I have one question for them. If they're going to do a Loki series, is he alive again?
I don't know. All it's saying is it's going to go in the streaming service, and it's miniseries, so they might not be as long as the Netflix series is.
Right.
And if these do well, they might try to do the Obi-Wan and Boba Fett films in this format as well.
Yeah. My only question is, are they going to use this to bring in some of the lesser-known heroes for the series then? Because
probably.
I mean, Scarlet Witch is popular if you know about...
Oh!
Go ahead.
I know what I want to do with Loki. You can keep him dead, too. Do the Journey into Mystery stuff with Loki. Have him wandering around the underworld.
Okay. That works.
Have his adventures in the underworld doing underworld stuff.
That works.
And by underworld... Yes, I want him to fight vampires and werewolves.
Well, obviously that's what you meant. I think everyone knew that, Brian. No explanation was needed.
But yeah, that's if we're, it's either gonna have to be a prequel, or if it's current continuity, I would like it to be him doing adventures in like hell and all that stuff. And
well, maybe they're gonna bring him back for the upcoming Avengers movie. I don't think they will. I don't think they will, but if they did, then I mean,
yeah,
they could go from there, I guess. Are they gonna treat him like an anti-hero? Because he did flip sides, but he's still kind of a villain.
Oh, he's an anti-villain. He's not an anti-hero. He is an anti-villain, people.
Okay.
He's always been an anti-villain. Even when he's on the good guy's side, he is still an anti-villain.
So, who would you want to... For this streaming service, if they focused on a character that is lesser known, who would you want for the new series?
Because I want the Netflix treatment for Moon Knight. They've done that.
I'm thinking Quasar.
Quasar's they're doing Quasar stuff in the new Miss Marvel and the new Captain Marvel.
Did I miss it?
I
probably missed it.
You probably missed it, but a lot of the Quasar stuff is in the new Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Who? I want to see a Hercules.
Hercules, really?
Hercules. He's not. He has a ton of stuff in the Marvel universe, but he's not quite big enough to have his own. He's big enough to helm his own series, but I don't feel he's like popular enough to have his own movie. And you can have Hercules, Ares, and all that stuff. You can have the other gods.
But he's like the jokiest. I mean, he's not,
Oh, he's super cool.
I mean, he's not Deadpool, but he's the jokiest of joke characters.
Oh, yeah. But honestly, I want it more because I want to see Ares on the screen.
Okay, fair enough. Speaking of the MCU, since the great overlord Disney has bought out Fox...
All hail the mouse.
All hail the mouse. We're finally going to get the X-Men in the MCU, and no surprise there, Kevin Feige is going to be one taking over the franchise.
I don't know how I really feel about this, because I was fine with the X-Men being separate from the MCU. But, if we can figure out a way to put them in there, it might be able to work.
The way I look at it, they can use this as an excuse to fix the X-Men. Because to me, the only watchable X-Men movie were the Wolverine ones. And not just because I like Wolverine. Because 3 and onward were all just terrible movies. Including Days of Future Past.
They weren't great.
At least the standalone Wolverine movies were enjoyable. But
They
every
were,
other,
oh, fucking Logan was amazing.
I still need to see that.
It's like it's a good movie. It's not a good. It's like not just a good superhero movie. It
It's
is a
good.
good movie.
I still need to see that, honestly. But his solo movies are better than the rest of the X-Men series. So while, Hugh Jackman will forever be Wolverine to me, they need to reimagine and fix the fucking X-Men. Just pretend like that movie franchise didn't exist. If they brought back
Probably,
one
yeah.
person, well, okay, if they brought back two people, I'd be okay if they brought back Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. Because they
I
sold those roles.
I want to see them redo it, and I want them to do how they did like Spider-Man, where they just kind of
Already established.
skipped over. Yeah, he's already established.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind something like that, or maybe the X-Men might show up because of the whole after effect of the whole dealing with the Gauntlet,
possibly.
like some sort of reverse House of M.
What do you mean by that?
So House of M, Scarlet Witch basically deleted like all the mutants.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to see a reverse thing where something to do with the Gauntlet creates all the mutants,
So,
and
like,
like it's one of those they've always been there kind of deal, but they fucked with the timeline.
or do something like the Mind Stone just affects like a fuck ton of people around the Earth, like they did with
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch and
Something like that. I don't know.
yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't know. He's taken over. Kevin Feige's done a pretty good job so far with the MCU. I've had no real complaints other than the first two Thor movies being boring.
They are a little boring. Second one more so than the first one.
Oh yeah, but I've had no real complaints, so I'm okay with him taking over for X-Men. Because the X-Men have always had a special place in our society, I guess. That's the reason why the first two movies did so good. It was pretty much the third and on just were downhill. Yes.
Dun, dun. You know what? Say what you will. The 90s X-Men cartoon had a really kick-ass theme song.
Yes, it did. No one will dispute that. No.
All right, going on to things people would dispute. Do we really want this movie? Like,
No. No, we don't. I'm
no,
sure there's
I mean,
somebody.
I've
Okay.
seen a few people who are excited for it, but like, I don't.
So they.
Let's see how long we can go without saying what movie it is.
We'll give you a hint. We've complained about this before. Now, to narrow it down a bit, because we do that a lot, this is a movie they're working on that they need to fix their series first before they work on this one.
And what is this? Is the. Just doing live action versions of him. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th version. And didn't they just have him being played by another guy like 2 years ago?
Yep. Yes, they did.
And he just doesn't. I don't. Why do we don't need an origin story for this character? Like that's
Well,
part of the character is you don't need an origin for him. And even the one origin story people go to, is a. It might not actually be his origin.
Yeah. I think we need to just give it up because I think they.
No. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. It's like his origin's multiple choice. Like that, he even says it himself. He likes to keep his origin multiple choice.
Well, our problem that I have with this is why do they change actors when it's part of the rest of the universe?
Oh, because they didn't want to deal with Jared Leto again.
But they're bringing him in for another movie anyway.
I know.
Like, this doesn't make any sense. Why bring in Leto for another movie if they're going to replace him with another person? And we're just going to act like it's the same person.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix, yes. Why
Um.
Why is this a thing, Brian?
Oh, and his early like makeup. You know what it reminds me of a lot of? Fucking John Wayne Gacy. He has a very similar makeup design to Pogo the Clown.
Actually, I was getting... What was his name? He was the very first live-action version of what we're talking about.
Oh, Cesar Romero?
Cesar Romero. I was getting a very Cesar Romero vibe off of that.
Oh my god. Sorry, I clicked on a link that was related onto there, onto the news we're talking about right now, and it's the toys coming out right now, and there's a really good Dread Pirate Roberts 6 scale figure, but then the Play-Doh Poop Troop set.
Why is poop a thing for children now? Why do children like to
I
play
don't
poop?
know, but here's the link I'm sending you on Discord.
What is... Ah, Spider-Man sweater.
So we're talking about one piece of poop to another piece of poop.
I don't get
Poop.
it. Yeah. Why? Just why?
Oh my god, Ravensburger 40,000 piece Mickey Through the Years puzzle. It's 22 by 6 feet big.
Oh, fuck.
It's a 20-foot long puzzle.
Shit, no, I would want to pay for that. Sorry. No. I wouldn't want to pay for
I
that.
don't like regular puzzles as it is.
Yeah. And think of the price of that, Brian. The price.
$600. It says
That's
right there, $600.
Not worth it.
I don't like puzzles. My mom loves puzzles. I had an ex who loved puzzles. I look at a puzzle, like, they'd find pieces immediately and, like, throw it together, and I'd be like, I'd stare at it for an hour and go, I think this piece goes here? No, that piece doesn't go there. Okay, this piece goes... No.
Look, if someone's into puzzles, good for them. I find them boring.
They
I
are
really
super
do.
boring. Oh my god, they are the most boring thing ever.
Yeah, I'd much rather read. And I have nothing against reading, but if like I'm gonna do on the list of what's considered culturally boring, I'd rather read than do a puzzle.
I'd rather watch mold grow and grass grow, because at least that's biology and it's interesting.
Yeah. Or paint dry. That's chemistry. That's area reduction. Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm distracted of talking about Jack Napier, but they also have a Nightmare Before Christmas 25th Anniversary Operation game, a Nerf Blaster modification guidebook, but I just got distracted by the poop.
Yeah. Let's just talk about the movie we were talking about. Specifically.
Alright, let's go back to that.
Yeah, and I just want to say this. The character we're talking about is the Joker. Why... We don't need a Joker movie.
No, we don't. We don't need a Joker movie. We don't need like, it just doesn't...
Now, full disclosure, I find nothing wrong with Joaquin Phoenix. He's a good actor. We don't need a Joker movie.
A number of movies.
Yeah. We just don't need a Joker movie. I have friends who are Joker fans that are not looking forward to this movie at all. Because they agree, this is dumb. They need to fix what they have, not try and, like, bait us, you know. Look, Joker. There's a Joker movie. Don't pay attention to how bad we're making our movies. Jeez.
Yeah. Alright, let's move away from movies and into more DC stuff on the television.
Well, no, we still got one more.
No, that's the same. Oh, wait, I forgot. We forgot. Okay.
So,
yeah, guys, you kind of everyone sort of jumped the gun on Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Cavill.
We kind of... this kind of was, like, came up and was solved in, like, a week. Basically, there were rumors that he's not going to be in any more movies. And then there was a rumor that Michael B. Jordan might be the new Superman. Because we're talking about this is for Superman. And then Henry Cavill was just like, I'm not leaving. I don't know where you guys got that idea. He did post a weird video, though.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's plans for another movie set in the future when his, like, contract's over.
Yeah.
But, like, he's like, I'm not going anywhere.
And people just jumped the gun on this. And I don't get it.
It was weird. Like, why?
There were only rumors, too. People were jumping on rumors. This is why, generally speaking, we don't bring up rumors on our show. Because they're just that. They're rumors. It's dumb. He's still going to be in this. I don't know why people were flipping out about it. Now we can move on.
I don't get it either.
He's still going to play Superman. Chill out, everyone. He's going to play Superman in a really mediocre universe.
Superman.
Let's go and move on to the TV then.
Alright, there we go. So they finally revealed some good pictures of Hawk and Dove. They look Hawk and Dove-ish. And it's my favorite combination of Hawk and Dove, which is Hank and Dawn, and not the Dawn Dawn, and not Hank. I think it's Dawn Don.
Mm-hmm.
And I always like that the combination of the boy Hawk and the girl Dove. That's
Right.
always been my favorite combination. Oh yeah. Hank Hall and Dawn Hall was the original one. Was the two boys, but they always made like Don Donald. I'll just use Donald Hall was always just kind of to me. He just didn't feel great as the character. And then it was Dawn and Holly Granger were the two women, but the Holly Granger, and I feel having Hank and Dawn has been my favorite combination of the two characters.
Okay.
That's been my favorite combination of the two characters. So I'm glad they're using that combination for the show. I don't know how good I feel about the show. I'll probably give it a chance, unlike
Right.
a lot of people.
You know, we did have a guest on last week who might be able to give us an idea of what the streaming service is like.
Yeah, probably.
Go check out Devin.
Shout out to Devin.
Shout out to Devin.
Yep.
But I still need to get it because I told myself I would. My paycheck was not great this last paycheck, but once I have it, I'm gonna go and check it out and take a look at this. But yeah, we got an idea what their costumes look like, and they don't have powers.
Yeah, that was the next thing on there, which is fine because to be honest, their powers are kind of weird and hard to explain.
Fair enough.
And they don't really do anything with their powers.
But in the Arrowverse, they have a lot of people who don't have powers. That was my only complaint.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is this actually going to be in the Arrowverse?
I think so. It's made by Berlanti, who works in the Arrowverse. He does. He's like the kind.
Hawk and Dove received their powers from the Lords of Chaos and Order, respectively, and their powers are mystic in origin.
So what the writers are saying is, whatever writer is writing for these characters can do whatever the hell they want.
And his powers are he has like the gamut of like super strength, super durability, super speed, super all that stuff. But like it's never really shown that well in the comics. So I think you know what, having it in the having it without powers and just making them like that kind of thing would be cool. Is fine. Just having them trained to the peak of humanness. Because they don't even fly.
I don't know. I feel like there's already a lot of not powered people in the DC Arrowverse.
There's a lot of not powered people in the DC universe.
I know, but they generally don't get spotlights.
You know what would be cool? What they do? It would be cool if they did it this way. Was having it so that like it looks like they don't have powers, but we find out later on that they do have powers, or they get their powers during it, or something.
Yeah.
So Hawk and Dove, it's my favorite combination of the team. So great, I like that. Their costumes don't look awful. They look like your standard Arrowverse costumes.
Right. Speaking of the Berlantiverse, I'm gonna call it that. I know it's called the Arrowverse, but if these are all connected, it's all under. I mean, whatever. Anyway.
Also, since speaking of sorry about that, I was looking through the pictures here, and so Hawk and Dove are supposed to be part of the Titans now, but I love that they're not all teens, and now they got Hawk on their team, who's like 40.
Well, to be fair, I did notice something while watching the trailers for the Titan series. They're not calling them Teen Titans.
No, they're not. They're just calling them the Titans.
Titans, yeah. This is how you end up with like a 26-year-old Robin.
Yeah. Well, he's Dick Grayson, because speaking of the next thing on there, they've got Jason Todd.
Yep. And I wonder when he's gonna die.
Ooh. Season finale.
Season finale? Okay,
I'm
fair
hoping
enough.
season finale.
Fair enough. It's all a matter of when. If they're gonna follow canon, it's all a matter of when.
And I've come to realize that this is during that point of time after Dick left, because in the comics, Dick and Bruce had a huge falling out.
Right.
Dick left to go do his own thing. He did the Titans and stuff for a bit before becoming Nightwing. This is the part of time in the comic continuity where he is pissed at Bruce Wayne, at Batman, but he isn't Nightwing yet.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
we got Jason Todd. It's just a glimpse, so nothing to be excited about. They're just like, hi, I'm the new one. So, canon-wise, just be Jason Todd. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one then.
All right, I'm gonna buy those tickets.
They've already announced that we're not getting a new Defender season.
Yep.
Mostly because what more could they do? Nothing really. But this does lead me to,
really.
As you have notated, a Heroes for Hire series.
Yep. It's in talks. Yeah, because they're not doing Defenders 2 because they're doing the other Netflix stuff. But I kind of want Heroes for Hire.
Yeah. They could, or they could lead into like another Avenger series. I'm just saying because at one point I think every one of them has been an Avenger, except for maybe Jessica Jones.
Yeah, I think they've all been in the Avengers or some form of Avengers.
Yeah. So yeah, we're not getting another season of Marvel Defenders, but it's okay because that means they can do other crossovers, and Heroes for Hire is one of those.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to go and?
I'm excited for Heroes of Fire. Give me 1 second. Guess who's going to Talking Simpsons live in October?
Al.
I mean, I guess, but no, I just bought my tickets because they just announced it on the Patreon, and I've been waiting for them to announce it, so I got the tickets.
Nice.
All right, let's go to the next one. Sorry about that. Yeah, so Talking Simpsons live. Oh yeah. So, do you care about Alan Wake? I don't care about Alan Wake.
I don't, but I know people who did because it was basically like if Stephen King's stuff had become real.
I do too. I know people who care about it, but it's like one of those things that I just can't bring myself to I don't know.
Well,
it's like a wannabe Alone in the Dark to me.
Well, for our listeners, what we're saying is they're talking about making a Alan Wake TV show. And I think it's a resounding meh from me and Brian on this one.
Very much. But hey, if you want to watch it, cool, good on you. Let us know how it is.
Yeah.
At Geekus Speakus at twitter.com.
Or gspeakus@gmail.com. What a good plug, by the way. Nice plug. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one because I think we've come to the point where we can't talk about Alan Wake further. The showrunner for the Witcher series is leaving social media among racial. What is this?
Racial. Basically, people are getting angry about racial casting. They're casting Geralt's adoptive daughter as a person of color.
I could not say how anymore as a Witcher fan that I don't care.
Right? But people are apparently getting really angry because, you're not casting her as a white person.
I really don't... Like, they could recast Ciri to be Asian for all I care. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's his adopted daughter's name is Ciri, by the way. I don't care. That's the thing.
I don't care either. Like, it's yeah.
Two things I want to point out. I will admit that I was a fan of the Witcher video games, not the books. I've heard good things about the books. The other bit here is that this is actually just a part of many other showrunners or entertainers that are leaving social media nowadays because people can't shut the fuck up. Ruby Rose left Twitter and other social medias. A lot of people are leaving them
because... Just stop being so reactionary.
Yeah.
Just fucking accept it, okay? The world revolves around white men, but just stop it, all right? Yeah. Stop it.
I want to.
But the person's no. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop
fussing about it, and stop making people's lives harder. There's no reason for this. I have said what I had to say. Let's move on.
Oh, what's the next thing on here? Sorry, just stop it. Oh, and. Apparently the Fonz never had an Emmy before?
Yeah, so Henry Winkler finally got an Emmy, and all I kept thinking was, wait, Henry Winkler never got an Emmy before?
Right? That was my thought of like, wait, this hasn't been a thing yet? Oh shit, Bill Oakley's gonna be there too? I get a chance to meet Bill Oakley?
There you go.
Oh.
I'd probably lose it if I had to meet David X. Cohen. I find his humor smart and enjoyable.
I bought my tickets. I got my tickets. I got the ticket as soon as it popped up. Do I want to bring something for him to sign?
Season
Ooh,
7 of
he
The
did write
Simpsons.
he did write the foreword of the book I just got.
There you go. That's something for him to sign.
Yeah. Ah.
So yeah,
I'm excited. That's a great way to end my vacation. Oh my god, because I'm taking my vacation the week before Purge.
mm-hmm.
That's a great way to end my vacation.
Yep.
But yeah, the Fonz won an Emmy. What did he win an Emmy for? I don't remember off the top of my head.
Well, let's see.
Oh, he played Gene. Oh, he played in the dark comedy Barry.
Well, there you go. I'm still
Yeah.
surprised that as long as he's been acting, he did not win a single Emmy.
Right?
Because, I
Like
mean,
they practically give those away.
yeah.
I'm kidding. That's the Grammy.
We're gonna make a spoken word album, and then we're gonna get nominated for best spoken word album. Yeah, but they finally gave him an Emmy, so about fucking time. Anyway, let's move on. Looks like they went into a lot of care whenever setting up their deaf character for their new series, The Dragon Prince.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm like, you know what? That's cool. They had a blind. They had a blind character in Avatar, so they're gonna do a deaf person in the Dragon Prince.
Yeah, it's really cool that they're doing this, and that they're putting a lot of like attention to make sure they do it right. It is pretty cool that they're doing this overall. So, props to them. Okay, let's see. Wolverine is back, and he has a new outfit.
Looking better than ever. Maybe not. Yeah, he has like this weird like sleeveless leather outfit going on.
I will say it does look more like something he would wear rather than the yellow jumpsuit. Like,
True.
Logan, as we know him, that makes more sense that he would just be like a guy in a leather jacket than a mask with the spiky faceplate in yellow and black and blue.
Yeah.
The way they've written him, that seems the new outfit sounds more along the lines of how he would prefer to wear rather than what he used to wear. Even when they switch it to the like brown, yellow, and white, I think it was, or black, it just seems more along his preferred way of dressing.
Yeah, no, this does look like more like his old. But that hair, though, that hair.
Yeah, fair enough, but I mean,
He's got that man. He's got a healthy mane going on, but yeah, Wolverine's back and he has a new costume.
so what are they gonna do with Old Man Wolverine?
He's
Or
still
Old Man
around.
Logan? So you're gonna
I
have
think he's. Yeah, he's still around. So they have Old Man Logan, they have Current Logan, and then they have X-21 Wolverine.
Yeah, Laura
X-23
Kinney.
Wolverine.
But why keep Old Man Logan if you're gonna have X-23 and current Logan?
Mm-hmm.
Why have three? Why have three Wolverines? That's what I'm saying. Why have three Wolverines?
Why not? Question mark?
Well, okay, it's like somebody once pointed out, there are too many Spider-Men, and that's just in general. Like, there's too many, like, because characters that used to be considered side characters.
Because Wolverine's a super popular character, and like the Spider-Mans, they can do more than one Wolverine. I don't know. I'm all for having 20 versions of the same character because it gives everyone a little bit of what they want.
I don't know. I think I was cool with Laura Kinney. I was actually read Old Man Logan, and it's pretty interesting. But I was like, I thought it was weird
I have a
they brought him
feeling
back.
Old Man Logan's going to be dead soon,
Mhm.
so I just don't know where they're going right now.
Maybe they'll send him back to his post-apocalyptic dystopian world to fix some issues or some shit.
His old future.
Yeah. The one where his son is killed by the children of Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of Marvel.
See. All new different Marvel. What's going on with him right now? Yeah, apparently he might be doing something in the future, so
Alright.
yeah. Oh
Speak-
yeah. So speaking of Marvel, there's a comic series that's taking place way in the future, and it has Doom. He is, he is the Fist of Iron, the Starbrand Supreme, the Master of Mystic Vengeance. He is Doom. Kneel before his omnipotence in despair.
So apparently, Doctor Doom is now Sorcerer Supreme and Thor, and
This isn't in current timeline. This is like
it's still ridiculous, Brian.
it is beyond ridiculous. This is Superman 1,000,000 level years of ridiculous. So
What?
what was this? What does he have?
He has Thor's abilities. He's also the Sorcerer Supreme.
Supreme.
On top of his already existing abilities, which at one point he became a godlike being.
Well, actually, he is considered like the second most powerful sorcerer in the Marvel universe.
Yeah. My point is, this is stupid. That's my
It's
point.
amazingly stupid.
Like-
it is this. This is the stupid that comic books should be.
I don't know. Like, this is, like, I get...
Comics.
I'm not a Doom person. I'm not a Doctor Doom or Fantastic Four, because I always found them just kind of eh. But this seems dumb. Just really, really... Not even, like, good dumb.
No. Doom's been dumber.
Dumber than, like, oh, hi, I'm the power of everything. Hi,
Yeah,
I represent the power of Asgard, the strongest sorcerer in the universe, and also the second smartest tech genius in the universe. No, fuck that. It's dumb.
No. Doom's been dumber.
I think this whole thing is unnecessary.
Oh, it's beautifully unnecessary. That's what makes it great.
Yeah.
This is comics. Oh, he has the Spirit of Vengeance, the Star Brand, and the Iron Fist.
So, for our listeners, I'm going to leave about a 5-second lull right about here to represent how I think this is dumb. Just give it a second.
You can't wait.
This is dumb.
See, listeners, this is what I want from my comic books. I don't want serious. I want, what the fuck did I just read? Go over the top. Go beyond the top.
Yeah, but once they raise a new level, they have to find a way to raise that new level. And how far it can go past me, like, I'm the Sorcerer Supreme, the power of Thor, the Spirit of Vengeance with the Iron Fist. How much further can you go, Brian? That's it. They've reached the peak. The point of the series is they have to start from somewhere and lead upwards. They just reached the peak. Like, they leapt
Power
towards
Cosmic.
the peak. It already kind of... That's Silver Surfer.
Add Power Cosmic to Doom. And then add the Hulk radiation powers.
Yeah.
And then a symbiote! Add a symbiote!
I don't think a symbiote would be able to keep up. The
Just
Clintons
add
are
it
not
to
that
it.
strong.
Add all the templates!
This is ridiculous. Like, they've leapt just so far, and it's like, well, literally nobody can beat this guy now. Literally, even Galactus would have a problem beating
Just
Doom.
letting people know again, this is like a super future version of Doom. This isn't current.
Yeah, it's not
continuity.
It's not in the current continuity. It's in the future continuity.
Now, going to things people from one over the top to the other. Apparently, they've showed Batman's junk.
As a silhouette, yeah. And the internet is flipping out.
Yep.
I was surprised they got past the editors, honestly.
Well, it's a new version of... It's a new, basically, R-rated DC. DC's basically trying to do, you know how Marvel had the Max series with Punisher and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
It's basically DC's versions of the Max series that they're trying to do.
We're gonna end up with some.
But wasn't that
editorial
called
stuff on
Vertigo?
there. Yeah.
That was called Vertigo.
It was called Vertigo back in the day. Who knows?
So, yeah, they're basically bringing Vertigo. They're doing Vertigo again, but under the actual DC name instead of the Vertigo name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Batman junk and Batman the Damned. Yeah, he just has a normal penis. Just a penis. There's the penis. Yep.
And people are flipping out about that more than the fact that they're going to have a more adult version of a comic book series. In fact, so far, just like seeing a silhouette of his junk has, people not paying attention to the rest of the series, supposedly. Like,
Yeah.
eh.
Yeah. No, I'm like, okay, cool. It's a dick.
Yep.
I like the Punisher Max series, and I feel certain characters work better as like an R-rated kind of series, but like, not Batman.
Not Batman. Punisher and Blade, not Blaze. Blade. Excuse me. You could do pretty adult stuff with Punisher and Blade, but
Those are Marvel. I'm trying to think DC.
Batman's kind of like the most adult of them all. I mean, you could take a non-adult character and turn him adult, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. So, but yeah, Batman Junk is in a comic. If you want to see it, it's in Batman Damned. Go ahead and try to get it now because the rest of the prints aren't going to have his dick in it. They
Yeah,
decided to censor it.
Well, people are flipping out about it, so they're like, well, maybe we should censor it. Let's go ahead and move to the next one here.
In some sad news.
The composer for the Final Fantasy series, I'll probably say this wrong, Nobuo Uematsu.
No, I think it's Nobuo Uematsu. You were close. You're close enough. Is ceasing work due to some mysterious illness, which is sad because if you don't know who he is, he basically did the music for all the Final Fantasies.
Yep, he's been doing it for so
all
long.
of them. He also did Chrono Trigger, Blue Dragon, Lost Odyssey. Oh, and he did the main theme for Super Smash Bros.
Oh, nice.
Brawl. Yeah,
So.
but like, he did not want to continue working while ill and produced subpar music not up to his usual standard.
Makes sense. And because he's not doing well, he stepped down. At least for now. So he, stepping away from video game music.
Yep.
So that's unfortunate.
Yep.
Hopefully things will turn around, but it's not always the case, unfortunately.
No. Hopefully he does. Hopefully it's nothing super serious.
Yeah.
And the way it sounds like it is it doesn't sound like cancer. It sounds like he can come back, but like, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and move to the next one.
Get better, Mr. Uematsu.
Yes. Get better, sir. Let's go
No More Heroes on Switch.
Yeah, Suda51 says he's talking about getting No More Heroes 1 and 2 on the Switch.
Which would be cool.
If, Brian, you like weird games, Suda is up your alley then.
Yep, Suda is up my alley. Also, I like weird games with weird directors, and Suda51 is pretty weird.
Suda51 is pretty weird. He likes his stuff weird, and it's always like a dark weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
His stuff is dark weird.
If when I get my Switch, I will definitely be adding No More Heroes to my collection.
Oh yeah, if they actually get it on Switch, there's only like 2 games I want on the Switch, and I think I'll actually buy it. We're so close for me. I mean, that's a goal for no one but me, obviously, but there's like 2 games that anything that sounds good on the Switch, I think I'll jump on.
Yeah.
Because I never got to play No More Heroes back in the Wii days because I didn't own a Wii. The library sucked. But at this move over to the Switch, I may actually play it.
Yeah.
They
are announcing a $100 PlayStation Classic. With 100 classic, was it with 20 games? 20 classic games. But the thing is I'm waiting for 20 bundles, 20 games in total. But I want to wait for a full game list before I decide to buy this.
See, what I think they'll have us on is if they include some of the games that are really hard to get, price-wise. So it's
Tomba.
Tomba, Legend of Dragoon.
Legend of Dragoon.
There's some games that are worth a lot of money right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because most nostalgia.
Yeah. As somebody who does the retro games and all those games, some of those like old PlayStation games cost hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, and they're not worth the nostalgia, honestly. Not at that price.
Like it's like I just want to play it. I don't want to collect it. I just want to play it. And some of them you can get on the PlayStation Network.
Yeah.
Like if you have a PS3, you can buy some of them on there. But at the same time, it's just like I would like to actually own this game because I had fond memories of it. And it's not part of a collection. It's just this one game.
That's why back in the day I bought Mega Man Legends and have held on to it since then.
I had Tomba too, and I don't know what happened to it.
It's I Yeah, I'm with you on this one though. Once we know the library, if they include some of the rare games for people who just wanted to play the games, I'd be
Yeah.
cool with just getting you know, getting that. I'd pay for it, honestly. Also,
So
they did.
looking at the
Go ahead.
um the list so far, they've only announced a couple so far. Final Fantasy VII makes sense.
Yeah,
Jumping Flash, which I've never heard of, but apparently was a super popular game.
I never heard of
Ridge
it either.
Racer Type 4. I've never heard of Jumping Flash. Jumping Flash, let's look it up. But I want to see a full game list before I decide to buy. Because if it's like 90% games, like I don't have any memory of this kind of thing. Um,
I will say if 10 of them are games I actually wanted to play or want to play
yeah.
now, I'd be down. Because it means I can at least try
Jumping
some new games as well.
Jumping Flash is presented in a first-person perspective. The player assumes the role of a robot, a robotic rabbit. I can fully move robot in a three-dimensional space and rotate the camera in any direction. The top part of the screen shows the remaining time, the player's score, and the character named Kumaringo, the robot's sidekick, artificial intelligence. What is going on? Basically, it's like a racing game.
I guess. It was popular.
Weird.
I have a feeling.
Oh, you basically. Oh, it's like an obstacle. It's a first-person 3D obstacle course game, and it was yeah. Which okay,
Yeah.
all right, whatever.
Sure.
Ridge Racer Type 4, which Ridge Racer's a classic. Tekken 3, which is arguably the best Tekken,
Okay.
and Wild Arms, which is a really good RPG.
Yeah.
So you know what? Those ones are fine so far, but that's only 5 of them, and I want 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, only 5 of them, and it's like I want to see the other 15 before I make a decision.
Well, let me see the rest of the 94. Suppose we're just gonna have like a ton of games. Let me see the rest of the games before we proceed.
No, it's 20 games. It's 20
20
games. I want to see
okay.
the other 15.
Yeah.
I want to see the other 15 before I make that choice to throw down 100. And at $100, it is cheaper than the Nintendo Classics.
Yeah.
So that is a bonus, but still, it's $100.
Yeah.
Speaking of, and then going on to the next thing on here, good. There's another goodbye. Telltale Games is going belly up, and they're apparently letting go all of their developers without a severance package, which is really shitty.
Yeah.
That is the shittiest of shit. Like they're laying everyone off without like actually giving them like guys, no. Got to give your people working for you a severance package when you're doing a layoff like this.
Yeah, especially a massive one like that when people spend all their time working on something. Many people may sacrifice their health or their families, and you're just gonna let them go.
Yep.
It's
And
kind of a shitty thing to do.
all of their current titles are being canceled, except for I think they're gonna finish up like 1 or 2 of them. But things like the last episode of The Walking Dead, like we talked about during the E3 one, is getting E3 is getting canceled. But yeah, The Walking Dead final season will remain unfinished, and they're basically finishing Minecraft Story Mode being produced for Netflix.
So I guess you could say this is the official death of the adventure games.
Yep.
This was the last real studio working on these, and they're laying everyone off and going out of business. So I know a lot of people were fans of the adventure games back in the 90s. I think this is our
They're
official
fun
death.
games to watch. They're fun. The Telltale games are fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, no, and just a lot of the people who work there are talking about like, oh, basically all the long nights and stuff that they tried working
Meant nothing.
basically mounted for nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Let's move on to the next one because that's some shitty.
It
word
sucks.
plays.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Because there was supposed to be another Batman one coming out. There was supposed to be another, other ones that they had in the work.
So, let's go and move on to the next one here. They've
The last 2 DLC characters currently, they might do more in the future, but this current set are revealed and they'll be out later this week. And we got Tournament of Power Android 17 and Cooler.
Nice. Nice. So, are you looking forward to that? Are you going to add 17 to your crew?
I am. I'm more excited to see how 17 is going to react when you have 18 on your team, or how 18 is going to change when you have 17 on your team.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of 18's moves involve using 17, but it's the Android Saga look of 17. So I'm wondering, if you have 17 on your team, will that count as that 17? Will it change it up?
Who knows? And maybe they'll get a new interaction between the characters or anything like that.
Yeah, so I will let everybody know next time we record, because I will have that character by then.
Yep. One thing we forgot to bring up on there, mostly because I forgot to grab it, is they've announced the new DLC for the Spider-Man game. It's
oh yeah,
The City Never Sleeps, the heist. It's going to be the first in-game time they're going to bring in Black Cat or Felicia Hardy.
Oh yeah, you play as Black Cat and you're doing the heist stuff that they kind of set up on the Black Cat missions.
Yeah.
Because she steals her equipment.
Yeah. So that's our first DLC look we get out of that. You can actually find the trailer now. I forgot to add that to the list. That's my bad. Well, yeah, we got that DLC announcement trailer. So, with that, we got this next bit here. The PlayStation Vita, or PS Vita, whatever you want to call it.
Which was extremely popular in Japan, is more popular in Japan than America, is dying in Japan as well.
Yeah.
And there is no successor currently.
Well, personally, I never cared for PlayStation's portable consoles.
I liked my PSP, and I kind of wanted a Vita, because there's a bunch of games, like, obscure games on it, and Persona 4 was PSP.
Yeah, but you also just get the Persona 4 for the PS4.
Can you?
Not PS4, PS2, excuse me.
PS2, right.
Yeah.
I
mean, they did some rebalancing in the portable version, but still.
However, my PSP was also modded so that I could, like, emulate stuff on it. It was built to be, it was set up to, like, emulate Genesis, Nintendo, and Super Nintendo, and for a period of time N64.
Right.
And it was good. It worked as a great little emulator console.
It was basically just a small computer, so.
Yeah.
It's equivalent to your phone.
Which was the fun part about it, so.
It was basically equivalent to your phone and how it was set up. But yeah, it's dying and it looks like there's going to be no successor. And I have no stake in this, but I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who might be upset. Especially any Japanese listeners we may have. All like 2 of you.
Konnichiwa.
What's up? Let's go ahead. We got this last bit of news. And now
Rocket City, best baseball team ever.
Brian, I think it's become baseball fans. I'm not sure if you are, but I wasn't really. But after this...
So, the good folks at Madison, Alabama got their new minor league baseball team, and it's the best team ever.
Yep.
As somebody who does sort of root for Alabama teams in college, I because I have family out in Alabama, I will root for the Alabama football team.
Right.
Just because it's like, I don't really watch it, but when I hear them play, I go them! Roll Tide roll! Roll Tide roll, baby! Roll Tide roll!
Roll Tide roll.
But the Rocket City Trash Pandas.
I'm down with this.
It beat the Thunder Sharks, the Moon Possums, the Space Chips, and the Comet Jockeys.
I kind of want the Thunder Sharks down, though. That sounds like an awesome name.
But I am so excited to see... I would love to go see the Rocket City Trash Pandas.
Yeah.
I don't like watching baseball live all that much, but I would go see the Rocket City Trash Pandas.
You know, Brian, I think you and I are going to agree on this. I think we need to go watch some minor league baseball, huh? Gonna watch the Rocket City Trash Pandas.
So, I hope they do well, and I hope they get to the top. And, because they'd even be better if the Rocket City Trash Pandas got on the top.
Yes, it'd be really great. So that every other minor league could just kind of head their hair. Even the town we grew up in, I want them to beat the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
beat the Grizzlies, guys. That's our home team. Beat them. I support the Rocket City Trash Pandas.
Gotta beat those Hillsboro Hops, guys. Gotta beat those Hillsboro Hops, because that's the one around here.
All right.
Rocket City Trash Pandas. All right, I think that's it for us today. Anything else you want to throw out at them?
Not at this time. Thank you everyone for listening. You guys know if you want to find us on Facebook. Brian, where can they find you on Twitter?
I am at Arxis, ARKZIST.
Check us up at Geekus Speakus. That's where I spend most of my time on Twitter. Follow us, subscribe to us. It's great. We love you all.
Give us a shout out. We love to hear from you guys. We've been doing this for over 30 episodes. We want more interactions.
30 episodes, by the way.
Right? We've been doing this bi-weekly, missing a couple weeks here and there, for over a year.
For over a year, we've done for 30 episodes now. Here's to many more.
To many more.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to this week's episode, everyone. My name is Dean.
And I'm Brian.
Have a good night.
Peace out, y'all.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to this week's episode. If you like our shows, you can stay up to date on our social media accounts. You have Facebook at facebook.com/Geekus Speakus, or you can find us on Twitter at Geekus Speakus. We're also on Tumblr. If you want to message us, you can feel free to do so at gspeakus@gmail.com. Feel free to contact us, give any opinions or any suggestions. I would like to thank the band The Spinwires for their song Girls Like You. You can find them on their Bandcamp for the newest albums. I'll also like to thank Tom for his awesome logo art that we got. Last bit here is I would like to thank you for, listening to our show. We really appreciate it. Feel free to, find us on pretty much anything nowadays. So Google Play, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Feel free to rate, subscribe, and just share it with your friends and family if you think we're appropriate. Anyway, I'd like to thank you all for listening. Have a good night.